What's up, YouTube? This is Devin Slate 123 bringing you Smackdown vs. Raw 2008 General Manager Mode Week 1's results. And the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to show my main event for each week as a match and the results for each brand for Smackdown, Raw, and ECW and the Power 25. So yeah, here we go. The first match was a singles, no manager match between Cruiserweight Champion Elijah Burke and Jeff Hardy in a non-title match, and Elijah Burke won. Next we have the tag teams, a normal tag match between Shad Gaspard and Rey Mysterio, losing to Rick Rude and Roddy Piper. This is non-title. My champions on this are Shad and Ray. And yeah, that's the rivalry that I've got going for these two. Next, we have Khali, the Great Khali versus Mr. Kennedy in singles no manager match, which featured Khali winning against Mr. Kennedy. I don't have a rivalry between these two yet, but I'm going to start working with something between them. And the first pay-per-view for SmackDown vs. Raw, SmackDown General Manager Mode, is in 7 weeks, and it's Judgment Day, so we have plenty of time to get rivalries set up. So next was a United States Championship match between Matt Hardy as champion versus Kane the Challenger in a singles no manager match where Matt Hardy won. And last we have our main event, the World Heavyweight Championship match, Steel Cage single, The Rock versus The Undertaker. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started.
The following contest is a steel cage match. On the way to the ring, from Miami, Florida, weighing 275 pounds, The Rock. And the opponent, from Death Valley, weighing in at 305 pounds, The Undertaker. Good evening, and welcome to Smackdown, coming to you tonight from Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta's ready to go, and I'm just as fired up as this sellout crowd. With good reason. You and I know both what's coming up, and these fans are definitely getting their money's worth tonight. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? Oh! Seeing The Rock in action again makes you realize just how great he really is. Looks like someone's moving up in the world. Half of The Undertaker's style is about getting inside his opponent's head. If you can keep your foot in the ring with him, you got a chance. But you're not taking into account the power and experience of the dead man. You can't forget about that. Of course you can. The man's a legend. That's why I didn't bother mentioning him. And there's the reversal. Wow, great reversal. He was one step ahead on that one. Talk about superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them. You're looking at them. Look at that. That's going to go over the thing with the fans and build some momentum at the same time. You got to watch out for your opponent when they're getting fired up like this. I certainly don't envy the referee in this match. No kidding. No matter what call you make, you're going to get on the bad side of at least one superstar. And that's about the last place you want to be if you're not a superstar yourself. Trust me, I know. I think these superstars are going to keep it up until they've got literally nothing left to give. And that's the attitude you have to take to win. You know that your opponent isn't going to... Come on, quit showing off. This is a wrestling match, not a popularity contest. We've seen this before. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff. It's so great seeing these superstars in competition here tonight. I had a feeling they were going to wind up against each other sooner or later. There were times when it seemed like it wasn't going to happen, but I can't tell you how glad I am that it did. That's for sure. You know, anytime you throw these kind of combustible elements into a match, you're guaranteed a great